with you on this Thursday morning. And you all know, I always get excited when people stop by to see me. I just feel so special. And my guest today, man, it's just been a joy, a pleasure to watch his growth in not only the music industry, but in ministry and in his family. God has just been doing some amazing things all the way around. He's back with a brand new single, and I'm excited to share it with the rest of Nashville. He's very talented, anointed. You know, that makes a difference, right? And he's here live in the studio. Philip White, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. Good to see you, Lady Shantae.
Good to see you as well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm excited
Yes.
about your new single, and we're going to share with the rest of the city. But before we get there, I just need us to catch up because it's been a minute. You were just sharing with me off air how I had the opportunity to play your first song and do your first radio interview, which I was
Yes.
like, wow, am I old or is
No.
that a crazy? Which one is it? But no, it just took me back, to some of the beginning stages of your career. And like I said, God has done some amazing things. You had a chance to cover one of the Winans records.
Yes.
You work with some amazing producers and all that. But catch us up. What's been going on with Mr. Philip White?
Well, what's been going on is that we just released an album, full albums called Heart to Heart. And like you said, we had a lot of opportunities to remake a lot of songs and also just write some very special songs, worship kind of anthems and just songs of devotion. It's been awesome. Yes, you played one of my first singles. It's called Laid It Down. That's on the album too, though. We
Okay.
brought that back. So, yeah.
Amazing. So you lead worship at Bethel World Outreach.
Yes, I do.
What else is going on outside of music?
Outside of music, well, like you said, we got family, my wife, my children. We got 3 babies. We were talking earlier about how many babies we have now. But yeah, it's just, so family first, and then, like I said, worship leading, ministry, that's not something that's ever on the back burner. That's actually, I do more of that than, anything else. So just a lot of outreach. We're reaching out to people everywhere. So.
Okay. All right. So the album Heart to Heart, tell us about it, who you had a chance to work with on it, what people can expect when they purchase it.
Wow, what you can expect is just a journey. You can expect to hear just songs of devotion they're from my heart. They are toward the heart of God. I've heard God's heart speak to me. We have a song on there called Choose Ye. We remade the Winans song, and that was a very interesting process. I mean, we live band, choir in the studio and everything, full day. We got a chance for Pastor Marvin Winans to hear it, and he said, "Sounds good, sounds good." And I'm like, "I'll take it.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Take it." We also made a song called None Like You. It's one of the most vertical songs I've ever made. It just talks about how great our God is, and there's no one like Him. Also, I had a songwriter named Michael Chapman. He attends Bethel World Outreach, and he's living in Canada right now. He wrote a song called "Speak to the Water." So just beautiful songs that just really just glorify God, honestly. Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Amen.
So, as I said earlier, definitely an amazing talent, amazing gift that God has given you. You are anointed. Whenever I've heard you sing, I just feel like, what's from the heart goes to the heart. I feel that wholeheartedly. But, talk to us about some of the challenges or obstacles that you've had. We all know that anytime God gives us platforms, we don't just appear there.
That's right.
It's usually a journey and a process. Are there any obstacles or things that you went through that you had to overcome that you could share with our listeners?
Yeah, well, I can really kind of start from the beginning, even before like my family, my marriage, and all of that. I very quickly, growing up in the church, that it's kind of hard when you don't know the real world or experiences or what have you. So I got involved in drugs, drinking, partying, trying to fit in, and I couldn't even do it well, really. But I wanted to try it because they said you were supposed to. And I got into I got in my own way. I tried to do things my way, and when I tried to drink it and tried to smoke it, I just wasn't fulfilled. It just lift up. Your voice gets affected by that, to tell you the truth. And your anointing, it begins to just kind of wane, So God restored me. When people say, "But God," I really can say that. But God. And so from there, I moved. I lived in Jacksonville, Florida all of my life, and then In my 20s, I moved here to Nashville, Tennessee, and my life just took off. So that's how I can get to all the good stuff we're talking about now: music, family, children, all of that. That's because God brought me from there, and now I'm here.
Yeah. You totally surrender to God, because He's gonna have His way.
Yeah.
You can take as long as you want to, but He's gonna have His way sooner or later. And I love that, because there are a lot of people who try to fit in with the crowd. That peer pressure can be, you know what,
Yeah.
And if you don't know who you are, you don't know what you're supposed to be doing,
That's
you get
it.
lost in that, looking for validation, and it's never found in there. And especially when you come to drugs, drinking, sex, it's just all a form of escapism, and it's temporary.
Yeah.
It does not fill the voids in your life. Only Jesus Christ can do that, and looks like He's done that for you. So I'm really excited,
Yes.
and I know He has much more in store. We're actually going to get into your single, "None Like You." Before we do that, though, what are your words of encouragement to those who are listening, who may be leading worship at their church, want to lead worship at their church, thinking about recording an album, just those up and coming people, what's your words of encouragement to them?
My encouragement is to first prayer. Just go straight into prayer and ask God, Lord, what is your will for me? How do you want to use me? Don't come with any ideas. Come just asking. And then after that, when He tells you and you see the opportunity, get to work. And that may be learning. It may be listening. It may be seeking counsel. And then just do it with all your might. If you're worshiping or if you're cleaning the bathrooms, do it with all your might. I'll be honest, don't ask for no money. Go on and just do it from your heart. And you never know what God will do for you. He'll open up a door for you to bless other people. Sing to the best of your ability. Learn how to sing. Learn how to engage the people. Learn how to speak the language that God wants you to speak to His people. And that's how you'll get right in the pocket what God wants you to do.
I love that.
Yeah.
And cleaning the toilets can be worship.
Yes.
Let's be clear, okay? If that's what God has called you to, you are worshiping Him by cleaning the toilets.
That's
so
it.
Don't get above that.
That's right. That's right.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Philip.
Amen.
Always a pleasure to see you. And again,
Thank
we're
you
gonna
for
get into
having
your next single. Where can people follow Philip White, stay connected with you, and purchase the new album?
You can follow me on Twitter. It's Philip White _. So PHILIP White _. You can also follow me on Instagram. It's the same handle. Philip White, PHILIP White _. Also Facebook, if you search, Google that, Philip White Nashville, you pull it all up. All the music's on iTunes, Tidal, Google, everywhere that you listen to music, you can find Heart to Heart, Philip White.
Love it, love it. Any shout outs?
Oh, where do I start? So shout outs to our producers. Shout out to my wife, Dia White, on Choose Ye, the feature that's there. Shout out to Bethel World Outreach. Shout out to just everybody that was a part of the process. Phil Hewley. Act like I'm giving an award speech right now. I'm just saying, thank you to everybody. Yeah.
Amen. All right, you're very gracious. All right, well, much success. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
And continue, on that journey. Keep fighting that good fight of faith.
Will.
And God can continue to bless you.
Amen. Thank you.
All right, Philip White, everybody. Here's his latest single, "None Like You," here on 760 AM The Gospel.